27 is over proportions. And on problem 1, it says a soup kitchen that feeds the needy uses about 6.6 pounds of ground beef every 3 days. The cook wants to know about how many pounds of ground beef this kitchen will use in the month of March. Using a proportion, estimate the number of pounds, and then you'll find the exact amount. So first, we're going to compare the first ratio. We're comparing pounds to days. So the pounds are 6.6 pounds to 3 days. So we're going to let P be the pounds, and then we know 31 days in March. So we set 6.6 up top over 3, and then we're going to put P over 31. And then we're going to round. We're using rounding and compatible numbers to estimate. So we're going to round 6.6 to a whole number of 7. Find a number that is compatible to 31, and we'll easily work with the proportion. So we're going to look at the denominators of the proportion. The number 30 is a multiple of 3 that is closest to 31. We're going to write our proportion using the rounded and compatible numbers. Since 30 is 10 times 3, P must be 10 times 7. The cook will need about 70 pounds. And that's shown here. They put 7 over 3 and P over 30. And then they went 7 times 10 is 70. And 3 times 10 is 30. So you know you're going to need about 70 pounds of ground beef in March. And then to find the exact proportion, you'll use 6.6 over 3 equals P over 31, and you'll cross multiply. 3 times P, and then equals 6.6 times 31, which is 3P equals 204.6, and when you divide that out, you're going to divide that by 3, and that'd be 68.2 pounds. So the exact is 68.2 pounds in March. The next example says, Lila is a data entry operator. In 6 minutes, she keys in 360 words. Working at the same rate, how many words can Lila type in 20 minutes? Working at the same rate, how long does it take her to complete a report that has 4,860 words? So we identify the rate, then we're going to set up the proportion. The first rate is 360 words over 6 minutes. And then we're going to let N equal the number of words. So the second rate is N words over 20 minutes. So we set it up like this. 360 over 6 equals N over 20. And we're going to cross products to solve the proportion. So that is, we're going to go 6 times N, and then 360 times 20, just like it's wrote here. So that is 6N equals 7,200. Then we're going to divide both by 6. 6N divided by 6 is N. 7,200 divided by 6 is 1,200. All right, we're going to identify the proportion and solve. So we're going to let M equal the number of minutes for typing 4,860 words. So we're going to put 360 over 6 and 4,860 over M. Cross multiply. So 360 times M, and then 6 times 4,860. That comes out to 360M equals 29,160. We're going to divide both sides by 360 to isolate that variable. So that's M, and 29,160 divided by 360 is 81. So in 20 minutes she can type 1,200 words, and then how long does it take her to type a report that has 4,860 words? It's either 81 minutes or 1 hour and 21 minutes. And that's how you work on proportions.